GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
go. Pending final steps to cabin link check. Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the R.I.F.T Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Hello! Welcome to another wonderful edition of the Otter's Den, where we, my co-hosts, Joni, Jan, and Renee, we talk about many different things to help everybody get through life. Because the astrology that me and Joni talk about, it affects us all the time. The life subjects that me and Jan and Renee talk about affects us every day. So, we sit back and we open up and talk about ourselves so that we can help you navigate this thing that we call life.
Hi.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you. It's a little different, but it's not just silence.
Well, I liked it. I think your voice sounded good.
Thank you.
I liked it.
Hey Denise, how you doing? Hey Heidi.
I thought it was cool.
Thank you.
It was very professional.
Thank you.
It was very professional.
Thank you. So, welcome everybody to another wonderful edition of the Otter's Den with your host Keith, that's me, and Joni, that's her.
Oh,
You are.
Whatever. I know. And when you're not used to sitting where you usually sit, like for the shows, it's different.
It is.
It's like, wait a minute. I used to sit here all the time, and then now everything's moved all over the house. So it's like, wait.
Yeah,
weird.
before the fire, sometimes I do the show from the office. Sometimes I do it from downstairs in the dining room.
Yeah.
I get it. It's different.
And I'm not on my big computer because that thing just like the ball spins. I don't know. You know how I don't.
Buffers.
I get the ball spinning.
Yeah, it buffers. That's what they call it, is buffering.
I call it the ball spinning.
I'm not going to talk about your balls spinning, okay? I'm not. I want to, but I'm not.
Nobody can figure it out because the laptop doesn't do it. This brand new, beautiful new computer does it Go. I don't know. It's one of those projects where you have to just sit down and work your way through it.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow," or I'll call, Spectrum. I don't like technological stuff.
It bugs me. I used to be tech savvy before my car accident. I used to repair computers and software and hardware and everything, and now I'm lucky if I can run Facebook.
You run all this stuff. You do yard stream and get everything out. You do great.
Yeah, a little bit there, but
yeah. I talked to this boy from our COT today. He came and said, "Your printer doesn't work." They get messages like they don't get the messages from us. They get it from our machines. Like her machine isn't working or the printer's not working. So they just come out. They don't call. They just because they talk to machines, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
hey, Renee.
It works perfectly. There's nothing wrong with it. He's like, nothing wrong with your printer? I'm like, no. And I printed stuff. So, it's just weird. It's weird timing. But it was good because when you get a COT person, that's when I like bombard them with every computer question I have. It's like running into a nurse or a doctor. It's true.
I get it.
So I was talking to him about the dating app, right?
Yeah.
I corralled him. I'm like, can you do an app? And he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, he goes, go to Chat GP, whatever it is, chat thing, Chat GTP. And he said, they will give you step-by-step instructions for you to do your very own app.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not that smart. He goes, oh no, Chat GTP will walk you through it. You can do it.
Blue light filter on my glasses.
Peggy's fun. Peggy just got back from Italy.
How was your trip, Peggy?
Peggy's down in New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yeah.
Nolans.
She was in Italy. The only request I have when she goes to Italy is take pictures of all the beautiful men because they are.
What am I, chopped liver?
No, the Italian men are the best looking men in the world.
German.
No, they're not. No. Ask her. Right, Peggy? She'll tell you.
German.
She's so funny. I had a gal on Friday night from Ireland come in. It was 3 a.m. She's like, I'm so tired. It's it's the middle of the night here. And we're like, where are you from? I'm like, where are you calling from? Ireland. Like, that's pretty cool. I love to hear from people all over the world.
Yeah, that's cool. I was actually helping a client last night down in Australia, down under.
Isn't it neat?
Yeah, we had like a 3.5 hour conversation.
Wow.
About her paranormal issues and whatnot and what was going on. And
neat.
And we took care of some things. So I'm waiting to hear back from her on how she's doing, and we'll go from there.
Kirsty's from Australia, and I could listen to that accent all night long. I love it.
Oh, the Australian accent?
I love it.
Yeah.
And they're so very friendly. They're the friendliest people. They're friendly. They're all friendly. People from Australia are just wonderful.
I would love to get down there, go see Australia, New Zealand. I've always wanted to go. I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to Germany.
Yeah.
Maybe someday.
I want to go to Ireland.
I want to go to Egypt and see what's under the pyramids.
Oh. They just opened up that new museum and they moved all of King Tut's stuff into that. My favorite place in the whole world is Egypt. You don't want to leave. I didn't want to leave.
Really?
Yeah. I did want food. If you're there for like 2 weeks, you miss our food.
I bet.
I missed our meat because I didn't eat any meat. I was complete vegetarian when I was there.
They eat weird meat, don't they?
They eat pigeons. You think you're eating chicken and it's pigeons.
Well,
I thought I was eating a chicken. And my mom goes, what does that pigeon taste like? And I'm like, it was in my throat. And I went, It got stuck in my throat when I found out it was a pigeon.
A pigeon is a member of the dove family, and there is a dove hunting season, and some people love to go dove hunting.
No,
Um, I've never tried a dove. I've heard it tastes like liver, and I don't like liver, so no, thank you. Now
I
pheasant,
didn't.
prairie chicken. Oh, prairie chicken's good. Rabbit. Oh my god, rabbit is good.
No, their lettuce is like their like heads of lettuce are like as big as basketballs. It's huge.
What variety is it?
They use different fertilizer than we do.
Probably camel stuff.
I loved it there. I loved the people. I loved it. It's like you're in a wayback machine or something because there's no like you go on the Nile and you go cruising on it and there's no billboards, there's no lights. It's how it was 3,000 years ago.
That would be amazing.
It
And
is amazing.
the interesting thing about Egypt, it's desert, right? It's sand. It's desert.
Yeah, it's
Except
desert.
except for where the Nile is now. Okay.
Mhm.
But, thousands of years ago, 30,000 years ago, that was a
Yep.
lush area, vegetation everywhere. The Nile was in a different place. It had a different route. Um, and then poof, desert.
Oh,
About 11,600 years ago, during the event they call the Younger Dryas. That is when a catastrophe happened. There was a great flood.
yes.
Continents moved around a little bit. They think there was not only impact damage from things coming in from space and hitting, but they also think it was a seismic event that triggered the seismic event, the earthquakes, the plates moving, which made tsunamis. And when you got something hurtling that big and that fast and it hits the ice caps, it just melts and all these floods and tsunamis, and it just wiped everything out.
Well, what's interesting is I could like to get in the pyramids, to stand up in the pyramid, to stand up like a full stand.
Yeah,
You can only be like 5'2". If you're over 5'2", you have to crouch down or you'll hit your head. You'll cut your top of your head.
well, see, and that's another thing that leads to the theory that they are not tombs. Egyptologists tell you it's a tomb. No, it's not. It was an energy building device.
They didn't tell us it was just a tomb. They told us so much more. What we hear and what Egyptologists talk about when you're actually there and walking through them, milk doesn't spoil in the pyramids. Nothing spoils in the pyramids.
Isn't that interesting?
And they're just the whole vibe. And you would think that you would get claustrophobic because it's little, to go down into them, and you don't at all.
Really?
It's the air is the air is like breathing regular air.
Did you
So
go into
there's a lot more than just tombs,
Okay. Did you
and they
go
know
into
that.
Did they take you into the room that smelled like ammonia?
No, if I did, I had some pretty bad hangovers when I was there. I was young.
You?
Yeah, I was young. And see, their women are not allowed to drink in bars. So I would be the only female in the bar. So, and I
But
was
you were
very
allowed
young.
because you weren't a citizen of their country?
No, it was because it was against their religion for women to go in bars.
Ah, so since your religion was not their religion,
Right.
you were allowed to drink.
So I got all the attention.
Aha.
Yeah, it was great.
Hey, Lois, good evening.
So it's a trip. If you could ever make it there, you should go. But it's getting there is expensive. But once you're there, it doesn't cost anything. Food
And it's cheap.
is very cheap. So if as long as you can get there, you fly, like we flew to London and then flew to Cairo. But if you can fly there, that's a little pricey. But once you get there,
Mhm.
it's very cheap.
Yeah, I want to go to those places. I want to go to Pumapunko. I want to go to, I mean, all these ancient sites. I want to see them.
Oh, there's nothing like
I want
Egypt.
to see them.
Egypt is it it it's just wonderful. I mean, and you take the cruise down the Nile, or is it up the Nile? It goes backwards. The Nile flows differently, and it's you go stop and you see all the big statues and the mosque. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Trip of a lifetime.
I'd like to go.
Oh, you would love it. They loved us. They love American people, and they couldn't have been warmer. And it uh,
Now, isn't that interesting? Because the media portrays a totally different story.
go
I won't,
imagine
get,
that.
I won't get into that.
Imagine that. Speaking of which, I don't know what's going to happen. We have a full moon, a new moon on the
New moon
19th in
in
2 days.
Scorpio. New moon in Scorpio.
This new moon is extremely potent, more so than the full moon. Oh, he's doing great. He changed the dressing yesterday. Looks great, looks good. Goes to the doctor Thursday. So he's doing well. Thanks for asking, hon. But this new moon in Scorpio is intensity.
You
Okay, so
see?
anytime you have anything that happens in the sign of Scorpio, it's going to be intense. This particular new moon is opposing Uranus. So here we go.
so we have a new moon in Scorpio opposing Doug.
Yes.
Get your ass out of my face.
So Doug is the great awakener. And then what happens with this is it's trining Neptune. So Neptune is
Neptune likes to blur the lines.
Well, Neptune is blurring everything right now because it's back in Pisces. It's delusion. You see, people, Matt and I were laughing so hard. We were watching and I thought it was just a funny reel, and it wasn't. You know how, like, when you see reels now, you think they're AI and you think people are doing things, and they're just doing it as a joke, and it's funny. Like, you see cats on scooters and, like, funny things.
Parrots and cops and all
right. And so I thought, this is a joke. And then Matt and I were looking at it. It wasn't a joke.
Really?
It was real news. And I thought immediately, Neptune and Pisces. It was in, in front of where that Antifa is protesting the ice place in Oregon, right? This is how they were protesting in, like, remember the Jane Fonda, and when they were doing all the aerobics and they had the hot pink tights and all that stuff on, and the neon green and the warmers, like Jamie Lee Curtis was wearing those warmers and all that, those back in, I guess it was the 80s. It was like the aerobics era. They were all dressed like that, doing aerobics to Billy Joel in front of the ice facility, right? They were all in hot pink, lime green, like Jane Fonda outfits, doing aerobics. I'm not kidding. And so we thought it was a meme, and I'm like, oh, look, this is funny. Somebody made this one up. Leg warmers, you gotta find it. It's hilarious. It's not made up. It was real. Then tonight they had people doing the tango in front of, that's their protesting. Hey, I think it's great that they're out there, and if that's their protesting, they're moving. It's not, it wasn't violent. But I thought it was funny. You gotta see it. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
Let me put a disclaimer out here. Okay. Yes, we have the right to protest. I'm grateful for that.
I gotta find it.
I was going to say swallow. um,
I'm not making it up.
You can protest, how you want to, as long as it's not violent. In my opinion, okay.
Well,
but you got to deal with the consequences of your actions, because your employer is going to see that. Your friends are going to see that.
Dude.
Your family's going to see that.
they were
And
too old to be working.
I mean, when I was up in Lincoln, about a month ago. In fact, I think I was on the way back up to the doctor after my surgery. I don't know. But there was a group of probably 30 people on the corner protesting.
Yeah.
And they had outfits on, Statue of Liberty outfit on.
Oh, that's cute.
The funky blue hair, the funky pink hair, and the clothes they were wearing were just outrageous. And I had to giggle. Because I've done protests. I have done protests against Monsanto. I wore my nice clothes and I made a sign that was to the point without being idiotic and mean. I did it in the right way. It was to raise awareness, and I know that's what they're doing too. Raise awareness.
Yeah.
Fine, that's fine. But if you're going to raise awareness to a subject, you better educate yourself on it. And I'm gonna leave that.
Can you? Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, you can't. Look.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, you know what? At least they're getting some exercise.
Hey, I thought it was a fake meme.
I'm gonna leave it there. And
now,
I'm gonna put out another disclaimer real quick here. We are not doctors. We are not psychiatrists. Okay, we're not therapists. So whatever advice we give you, take it with a grain of salt. Just saying.
Well,
okay?
God love them for getting out and getting some fresh air
and some exercise.
Hey, and you know what? But when I saw that, I immediately got a flash of Neptune heading back into Pisces. That is Neptune and Pisces on full blast.
Yeah.
That's Neptune and Pisces.
Yeah.
So that's what we've got until about February. The Neptune and Pisces. It's kind of it's like, okay. I mean, hey, I I thought it was made up. I thought somebody did it on AI and it was a joke.
And how long?
Can you imagine being like a cop and having to be serious? How could you not sit there and like go? I think it's great. They're out there moving, getting fresh air, and playing Billy Joel and Billy Joel.
Well, Billy Joel wrote a song about a Pennsylvania town going to hell because of the economy. Steel mills shutting down.
That was due to NAFTA.
And right now the economy is growing and new steel mills are opening up.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. So, like I said, they need to do their homework.
Well, the coal mines are opening up here. So, but that's Neptune and Pisces. So this full moon in Scorpio is going to be trining that, right? And that's harmonious. So that moon, that Scorpio, that's the song. Lord have mercy. But I mean, if I did that, my grandkids would die. My
yeah.
grandchildren would be like, Nan, stop it.
Yeah.
Hadley would be like, Nanny, what were you thinking?
Oh, my kids would disown me if I did something like that. They would disown me.
Oh, mine wouldn't even want to
That's it.
talk.
That's it, Renee. Thank you. Allentown. I couldn't
Yeah.
thank you.
But
Yeah,
so that's your classic Neptune and Pisces. But the good thing is, Neptune and Saturn have been traveling together. Saturn, Big Daddy, goes out of retrograde in 10 days. And that's when we're going to start to see a lot of the things that were hidden, were delusional for the past 13 years. Because remember that cycle of delusion was 13 years.
Yeah.
We go back to 2008 when the Pluto return started. So as Saturn stations and heads forward into Aries. Oh my God, I know. We have to listen to we have to listen to Elizabeth Taylor over, and she's got a new song on the new album called Elizabeth Taylor, right?
Uh-huh.
It plays about 5 times before we get to the dance studio, and Nanny can turn it off. And I'm like, can't we play these other songs? But there's maybe 1 or 2 on the new album I like.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we are in this right now, and her and who else does she like? Oh, what's her name? Billie Eilish. She likes Billie Eilish.
I have no
Yeah,
idea who that is.
Billie Eilish and Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter. But so that is happening with this new moon. It's going to be explosive with Uranus and the sun, because the sun, remember, illuminates. Literal, not that way. I'm just talking about things are going to. It's going to be crazy.
I'm sorry.
Neptune and Pisces. See, your mind is in the gutter.
I'm so sorry. I'm not.
Oh,
really,
I don't care.
I'll
I'm
say
used to you laughing.
because
Um,
you're explosive Uranus.
Explosive. Uranus is a wake up call. So this new moon. Oh, and we're in that water grand trine, which is beautiful. That's intuitive. It's like I said today, get out your tarot cards, get out your divination, get out your crystals, get out everything that's divination and work on stuff, because the intuition right now is going to be off the cuff if you can avoid the chaos.
That's the thing.
Like seeing this like if you lived in that area and you saw people in your town doing that, I would just be dying laughing. I would video it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. He's a Scorpio.
Yeah, Mish. Yes, absolutely. We got smacked with 3 huge solar flares. The last one, a 5.7.
Yeah.
And it sent one. It sent another one. The second one caught up to the first one and pancaked it. So we had actually 2 hitting at once, and then the next one hit.
We're getting whacked.
Feeling that. Some people, it really knocks in the dirt emotionally. You get depressed. You got no drive, no get up and go, no nothing. I, on the other hand, and some other people thrive normally in the solar flares. I get out in the sun and it's like, oh yeah, bring it. Let's go.
I like it. I think I like it too. I have trouble sleeping.
Yes. And then we've got Mercury retrograde going on.
Jupiter retrograde.
There's 6 planets in retrograde right now, and they're all going to be bringing up things to look at. So yeah, there's quite a bit going on. Just let it flow. If something comes up, look at it.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, with right now, between now and the end of November, Mercury is our, like we talked about 2 weeks ago, Mercury is our power player. Mercury is only in retrograde for 20 days.
Yeah, very short one. Very short
Very
one.
short. And it moves back into Scorpio, I think. And then it goes back into Sagittarius. But Mercury is our power player. Then, right after this new moon, it hooks up with the sun. Now, what happens when the sun and Mercury hit? I need to keep track of this because every time it happens, something happens in the news cycle because we
Yes.
always talk about it, Keith.
Yes.
And I need to start writing it down. Some kind of very big headline will hit, whether it's a marriage breaks up or something happens that
Somebody
hits
gets
the
arrested.
headlines.
Yeah, something. It's going to be big.
Huge. And then we are in the Jupiter Saturn cycle, 20-year cycle in the abundance stage. In the abundance, it's a great time.
I like abundance.
God, it's just a great time to do everything. But the universe is really, I think, trying us to see if we can get out of the chaos, get out of the news cycles, just ignore social media sometimes and
Let
just be in yourself.
Let life flow.
You have
Just
to right now.
yourself.
A lot of awakening that things that we thought were something that weren't. Truth bombs.
Yes, I like those.
Yeah,
That's
and we're going to get them.
That's all I want is the truth about everything. I want the truth about everything. Everything. What the politicians are doing, what the people associated with the politicians are doing, what big pharma's doing, what big oil's doing. I want truth about it all. We know. We've been saying it for years, and a lot of our conspiracy theories have become truth.
Every one of them that you've talked about since 2020 has come true.
Yes.
The ones that I said you're crazy,
Yeah.
they've all been right.
Yes.
I was wrong, completely wrong. And the funny thing is, Neptune was in Pisces during lockdown, remember?
Yep.
It's back in there. Things that weren't fixed or rotten or scandalous that were occurring around that time are all going to come out. So be on the lookout for the lockdown information.
And
bombshell stuff.
What it actually did to the economy and what it
did and
health-wise.
What was hidden because the sun illuminates and Uranus is shocking news.
Yeah.
So that will come out when Mercury and the sun get together. It's downloads of information. That's from now until the end of the month. Uranus is very disruptive.
Can be.
Yeah.
Heidi, on that, I know I normally say this till I'm blue in the face, but grounding. Trying to stay grounded, hydrated, get yourself some sunlight if you can. That's going to help with elevate your mood a little bit. Root vegetables, potatoes, carrots, stuff like that helps you ground. Just trying to draw out some ideas to help. But I know what you're saying.
And, especially if you're a water sign right now.
Oh.
Which is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer.
Because we're feeling it.
Yes, you're going to be. And I even told the girls in our astrology group, the Cancer, and Lois will remember this because Lois is a Cancer. I said, our Cancer people, our Pisces people, our Scorpio people, you're going to start crying for no reason at all. Because this is an emotional. Grand trines are very emotional in water signs.
And you can be sitting there watching TV, watching a movie, talking to your friend on the phone, and boom, you break down.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
it's normal.
That can be something that you're feeling from right now. That can, from the energy out there, that can be something that comes up. Mercury brings it up. Pluto brings it up, says, here, look at this. You might not even know what the hell it is, but you're supposed to look at it. It might be something from a past life. The movie you're watching, the friend you're talking to might say something, do something that your past life gets triggered and it brings it up and out. But it's good because crying gets emotion out. It gets energy out. You are releasing negativity. So it's a
Cleansing.
good thing. So don't look at busting out crying as a bad thing. It's a good thing. Hell, I do it. It's fine. I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. You know, if I bust out crying in Walmart, guess what? I bust out crying in Walmart. I don't care. Y'all, I'm working on myself. I'll probably
Don't worry about it.
but you know,
Well, and you know this water trine is cheap, but as soon as the sun, and actually it was today, the sun took over in one spot of that grand trine. The sun should help that sadness and that little kind of depressive thing, because the sun will bring in a lot more positive power.
and right now we are transitioning through fall. And so the rays of the sun aren't as direct. You know, they're gonna be doing this number. And you know, that's why it gets cold, because you know the sun's not hitting as direct. The days get shorter, there's less daylight, less sunshine,
Yep.
and a ton of people, me included, get what's called sundowners. As soon as that sun goes down, my mood drops.
It's weird, isn't it?
It just boom, my mood drops.
It's horrible to drive home and it's dark.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if I had a heck of a great day.
Yep.
That sun goes down, my mood drops. I get depressed. Have I figured out ways to keep myself occupied? And you know, since I've recognized that fact and learned about what it was, it's an actual scientific thing. You got to do some homework on yourself and figure out ways to get around it. Bring yourself back up. Call a friend. Watch a funny movie. Something.
And you know, it's very creative energy. It's creative for doing you know, anything creative. It's wonderful for painting. It's great for writing. It's good for journaling. It's great for divination. It's great to study, you know, tarot. It's just get your crystals out. And
even cleaning and decluttering your house. That's going to make you feel better about your surroundings, which is going to make you feel better.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, the sun is going to take its place, and pretty soon, and then this week, in 5 days, the sun will move out of, and Scorpio energy is very intense.
Yeah.
And when the sun moves into Sagittarius, it lightens up the mood. It's party time.
Let's party.
Yeah, it's party time.
You want to party? You want to party? I want to party. You want to party? Let's party.
Yeah. But you can feel it. And so the new moon is really harmonizing with the lunar nodes. Again, past life stuff, destiny stuff. Where am I going? What is my path? It's a really deep thinking new moon.
Yes.
Because that's Scorpio. Scorpio's a deep thinker. Scorpio wants the answers.
Now.
The detective.
Not tomorrow. We want it now. But I like her comment. Daylight light bulbs, they are a thing. They do help. And seasonal affective disorder. Thank you. I
believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that.
Party time, Renee. Party time.
Yeah, we're moving to Sag time, fun time. Yes. Yeah, I do all charts. Yeah.
And she's the bomb, let me tell you.
Look, Denise will be like, finally. Look, I was working on a chart before the show. Look, here we go. There's the chart.
And you love this. This is something you love to do.
It's what I do. I eat, breathe. I love it.
You know, I sit down and look at my chart. Even though I've taken some of your classes and whatnot, learning is not my friend because of my TBI. It takes repetition. But so I'll get my chart out and look at it. Be listening to a video from somebody, and I can't make heads or tail of it. It confuses me. It pisses me off. So I shut the video off and put my chart away.
Yep.
I'm done. I'll take it as it flows and deal with it.
Well, that's why you got to take astrology slow and with precision. If not, it gets too overwhelming. You can PM me. You can just PM me, hun. And I've got what's my website? I think it's Astrology Meets True Crime. Right?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah,
And
Astrology
then-
Meets. I need to update it, but I've got everything on my on the website. Astrology Meets True Crime.
We've also got your Facebook page.
Yeah, the Facebook group Astrology the Series on Facebook.
Yeah,
We
click that.
just did a mini series Friday night. We do that. We start mini series in the winter. That kind of helps with the winter too.
And-
Doing it once a month.
I wanted to do that one. I wanted to do it.
I wish you would have. I
And-
emailed you the papers.
Yep, I got it. And I got off work and my mood just dropped. I just didn't have it in me. So I just came home. I sat on the couch and I watched TV. I needed a rest. So that's what
Well,
I did.
that's okay. I need to start taping them. I should tape them because we do them on Zoom.
Oh, Joni, here. Look at this. Thank you for that, Heidi.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank
That is
you.
awesome. Thank you for that.
Well, some astrologers use words I don't even know what the words mean. I'm like, what are they talking about? If they start talking gloom and doom, turn them off.
Yeah.
Turn them off because right now we are in history. We're literally living in astrological history right now.
We
And
have so much new tech coming out.
Oh, it's
healing
great.
coming out. We are in a wondrous time. The doom and gloom. No doom and gloom. We
No.
are in a awesome time. Do we have to deal with our 3D life? Yes, we do. Unfortunately, we do. But the earth, the collective, the energetic vibration, we're raising it. We're getting it up there.
Yeah.
I gotta watch my words and how I say things. Son of a,
Yeah, you better.
I broke myself.
No gloom and doom.
No gloom and doom.
None.
Happy, joy.
Well,
Happy, joy.
the thing is, we are if you would look at it astrologically, this year has been the easiest astrological year we have gone through since 2019.
Yeah, and we're
But
going
yet,
through stuff that's never
there's-
been recorded in
There's
history.
a lot. It's the negativity. Turn off. Sometimes you got to turn off social media. Sometimes you got to definitely turn off the news.
Yeah,
Um,
and like you stated on a few shows, we are going through stuff astrologically that has never
never
been
happened.
recorded in our history.
It's crazy shit. This Jupiter Saturn cycle is a really good one, and we'll be in and out of that until like August of 2026. There are so many patterns. It's beyond what I can't even keep up with it. I get
Yeah.
overwhelmed.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot this year.
Oh, it's crazy. And I saw Rick Levin posted a YouTube, who's a great astrologer, and he said something about 2026. It's crazier than what we've even found. And I thought, are you kidding
Oh,
me?
good
I don't even
Lord.
want to look at I don't even want to look at it.
Oh Lord. Now, hang on. I got to put this in context, okay? Let me put that out. Let me wet my whistle here.
Okay.
Okay, whistle's wet.
Yeah.
So we thought 2020 was going to be a great year, and then 21, and then 22, And then 23 is going to be our year. No, 24. 25.
Whoops.
Okay, we've had some good stuff happen the last couple of years. Don't get me wrong, but the astrology is kicking everybody's ass. There's a reason for it. So if 26 is going to kick some ass too, let's bring it, because people need to work on themselves. And these retrogrades and this astrology and how it's all coinciding and working together is to help
That's
us
right.
individually, which then helps the collective, which then helps the Earth's vibration, and that
Right.
helps the universe's vibration.
That's right.
There's a reason.
We
So I say
we knew
bring
it was coming.
I say bring it.
Well, just expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
You know, Uranus is a main player in all this, and when you've got that
It's
going
even-
on, and Jupiter, I know, and when we've got Jupiter in play, Jupiter's the law. It's the law of the land. Jupiter doesn't mess.
No.
Saturn, Big Daddy, doesn't mess.
No,
And they're
it's
all the outers are in control.
this is going to happen, so it does.
There's no stopping this. I guarantee by the end of 2026, anything we were told that wasn't truth, we will know about it.
It's going to come out, because
It's all coming out.
the way it's going to happen is they're digging. Okay. DOJ, FBI, they are all digging. Okay. And it takes time to put cases together. You got to have
Yeah,
time.
it does.
You know, you work in the legal system. You got to have time to put evidence together.
That's right.
You got to have time to put that case together. You got to get witnesses, the whole 9 yards. Okay. That takes time. But they get one, that person doesn't want to go to jail for any longer than he has to. He's going to start singing.
They roll, people roll. And the thing about it is, like right now, I'm working on March and April calendars. So the court system works about 6 months ahead to get things put on dockets, and it doesn't move fast.
Right. It's supposed to be a speedy trial, but they're not.
No, they're not. There's
They're
no
not.
such thing as a speedy trial.
No. And
There's no such thing.
there are so many. God, I don't even want to say this, but I need to. There are so many cities out there that got rid of cash bail.
Oh,
You kill somebody, you get arrested, you get out, and then they go do it again, and they get arrested, and then they get out, and they go do it again. There's no incentive not to break the law if there are no consequences, and that pisses me off to no end.
yes.
Because a lot of lives have been lost. Good lives, good people have been taken by these repeat offenders that they're just letting go. And
Yep.
these drug dealers are either getting slaps on the wrist, or you can get more time for a minor offense than if you kill somebody.
That's right.
The way it's set up is crazy, and it needs to be revamped. I'm hoping maybe that's part of this astrology, is revamping the system.
Well, in this, it's going to happen in 2026. Why do I say that? Because if you look at America's chart, Jupiter is now in the 8th house, transiting. What is that? Other people's money. That's how we knew we were going to have a financially record-breaking year. Remember, in the stock market,
Yeah.
401ks, and it's played out to be like that, because
Yes.
even when the market was down and it was tanking, I'm like, this isn't going to stay like this. We're going to have a record-breaking year. That was
Right.
back in February, and
Yeah.
it's panned out. Now-
My crypto that I have, a couple days ago, well, I was at work. I couldn't, get on my phone and do anything with it, but I got a notification. Hey, this one dropped this percent. This one dropped this percent. I immediately went, okay, I need to sell right now because it's going to go down. So if I sell now, that I can buy when it's bottomed out.
Yep.
It's going to come up. I've been watching it. It's just
Big
been
time.
doing this, doing this, doing this. I got about $700 invested, and I just let it ride
Let it ride.
because it's going to come back up. It's down to
Bitcoin dropped. But the thing is, Uranus is Bitcoin, and Uranus is in retrograde back into, I think it's back into Taurus right now.
yeah,
So we knew it was going to drop. So when it goes back into Gemini, it's going to go flying back up.
yeah.
Just let it ride. Or buy more when it's down. Buy $30, $50 worth of Bitcoin. You can do that. But it in the United States chart in June, Jupiter moves into the 9th house. What is the 9th house? The legal system, judges, the 9th house.
Yeah.
Jupiter will be in there. What's Jupiter going to be trining? Saturn, the government. Saturn's going to be the hand of this cash bail stuff, and letting people out is going to stop. So give that until 2026, and that's going to all be gone too. You could just see it unfolding. It's all, and we knew this would happen with the Pluto return. It started in 2008. Go back to the housing bubble.
The bubble.
Did the financial system get fixed? No.
No.
Did they get a budget? No.
No.
Did they stop spending like drunken sailors? No. So guess what Pluto did? Collapsed it. Now you rebuild back. Did they do that? No. It got worse. It got more corrupt. So what did Pluto do in 2020, 2022? Collapsed everything.
Yep. And now our current administration is attempting to end all that foolish spending. And I commend them for it.
Well, it's got to be cut back.
They're getting fought on it from the other side, but they are attempting to get rid of the wasteful spending. And if you saw what our government is throwing money at hand over foot, you would be outraged. If you knew what it was going for, you would be outraged.
Well,
and they're trying to stop it.
It's getting fixed. It's the outer planets. So there's nothing anybody can do except ride it and watch it and be smart and rise above the noise.
Yeah. And I wouldn't make any big purchases right now until Mercury retrograde's over.
Right.
And I would actually wait till after the shadow period, which is 2 weeks after Mercury goes direct. If you got to sign a contract, read every damn bit of it, all the small print. Be patient. If you've already set a closing date on a house or a car or something, and you have to purchase it now, like I said, look at every fine print item in that contract. Have that entire house inspected.
Yep. Down
to the nail. If you're buying a car, have a mechanic go over it that you trust. Just be smart, be wise. And if you're traveling, check your vehicle, check your tires, check your belts, check your hoses, check your fluids. Because Mercury sometimes will affect mechanical things, electronic things, mechanical things. Give yourself a little extra time to get to work because it's harvest season right now. And I live in Nebraska, so I know how fast a tractor can go, and it's not very fast. And when the highway you're traveling to work on is this, there's really no safe place to pass because I will not pass on a hill. I see it all the time. People going up a hill, zoom around somebody, and as soon as they get back in the other lane, there's a car hopping over the hill. No,
that's crazy.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Be patient.
Not now.
And then that person, that was zooming around the cars, I get to town and I pull up next to him at a stoplight. I did the speed limit. I was patient and I ended up at the same spot safely at the same time.
Isn't that crazy?
Defensive driving is a thing right now. Watching your surroundings is a thing right now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Iowa. Yeah, Iowa too. A lot of corn in Iowa. A lot of corn in Nebraska.
And just be aware that this is really good positive energy. It's not negative at all. And that's something I think we have to be very mindful of is stay in your bubble, stay in a positive frame.
Yeah. Yeah, I see your Heidi. Yeah, I see your Heidi comments. I see your comments, Heidi. About the where'd it go? Now I lost it. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? I see you. Here.
JonBenet Ramsey.
JonBenet Ramsey, yeah.
I've done that chart. I know that chart inside and out.
Yeah. She said that county has never recovered from that case and the expense. That would probably be cool. I live here and I've never been able to drive a combat, but I bet it would be fun to do at least for a little while.
That JonBenet Ramsey case, if they would have just looked at that photographer and there was just some people that they knew, I think people that knew the family. But DNA, they're going to find out.
It's all going to come out.
Okay. I'll look, Michelle. But that's this week to the end of November. Then we hit December. Maybe in December, next time we get together, I'll look at 2026 by then and just say, uh-oh. Here are the months.
Yeah.
Well,
January,
we know
February.
We already know February is huge.
Yeah.
August is huge. We know that. August is going to be huge. February is going to be huge. We're still in the Magic Triangle. Uranus, Pluto, and Neptune. That goes on all through 2026.
Here we go. And
here we go. We're in it now.
Like I've been harping about for months. If something happens, don't fight it. Let it flow. Deal with it.
You can't.
Learn how to get around it. Don't fight it. Accept it. Whatever it is. You may look at it now as a bad thing. In 6 months, you may be thankful that it happened.
Yep. There's a lot of good happening, but you have to be aware enough to see it and not, especially with that Neptune and Pisces. I know I harp about it, but it's delusional. It's don't believe anything anybody is saying. You just can't. You not until at least February. Don't believe people.
I have
trust them.
I have a ladybug on my desk in front.
Oh, they're good luck.
There were probably 8 of them on my back door inside.
That's neat.
Ago.
They're good luck.
Put them on a piece of paper and put them back outside.
They're cute. They're good luck.
Yes, I've heard that.
Very, very good luck to have ladybugs.
So thank you.
But, you just got to stay focused. Do your own thing, especially be creative right now.
Yeah. Enjoy yourself. Whatever you like doing, do it. If you like knitting, knit. If you like doing puzzles, do puzzles. If
you want to dress up in a hot pink leotard with leg warmers and go dance, go do it. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that the rest of the country probably won't laugh about it, but that's okay too. You're having fun.
Yeah, be yourself.
You're enjoying it.
Say that, be yourself.
You go on out and you put on your leg warmers. Where do you even find those leg warmers anymore?
I have no idea. Amazon? I don't know.
God.
The thrift stores,
hilarious.
That have, old clothes from the 70s. I don't know.
Why didn't that happen here? I would have just filmed it.
Mish. You had to put that in my head, didn't you? Because now I'm going to have to Google it. What does ladybug poop looks like?
You probably can't see it.
I gotta know.
Jane Fonda outfits.
I gotta know.
Oh, and then remember they had the headband that Jamie Lee Curtis wore, that big, huge headband. That's right. That's perfect.
Seek what sets your soul on fire. Ah, Mish, Timu. Yeah. you get a full leg leotard and it's like this long.
Yeah.
That's Timu.
Fit one leg.
Renee wants to see
And the headband. I got so many headbands. I have Sheen headbands. That's so funny. Sheen prices haven't gone up. I got my Sheen basket all ready to order. Women love Sheen.
I don't know what Sheen is.
Sheen is like Temu, but it's upgraded. It's an upgraded Temu. That's so funny.
Well, hey, let's look at this, Mish. Ladybugs are supposed to be good luck.
They are.
So if we can bottle ladybug poop, we can sell good luck.
Oh my God.
It's recycled luck.
Somebody probably already does. Probably one of those furries does it. Those furry people do it.
There is this woman on the internet who literally farts in Ziploc bags and sells them. Yes.
And sells them?
Yes.
And people buy them.
And she's made a lot of money. A lot of money. There are strange people out there.
Something has happened. There's a lot of psychosis out there. There's a lot of people act like psychos. It's like, what caused this? I don't know what caused it.
Our diet.
All these psychos that are screaming and acting like maniacs.
All the food dyes. The spraying in the air, the chemtrails.
Yeah, that stuff.
I was called crazy for believing in.
I called you crazy.
Now, many states are passing legislation banning them.
I know.
Truth is coming out about them. They are, in fact,
real. I know. I did that whole show on the. I did that whole show on Is Weather Messed With, and there were thousands of pages on NOAA's website.
Yeah.
Thousands of reports.
There are patents out.
Thousands of reports.
It is real.
It is real. I did all the research.
And one of the main components is aluminum. That's one of the highest percentage compound in the compound. And what does aluminum do? It crosses the blood-brain barrier and causes Alzheimer's. And they are using nanoparticles. Look up how big nanoparticles are. That will.
I don't want to.
Hide in there.
So
the best thing you can do if they're spraying in your area, the next day, what you're gonna want to do is sweat. You're gonna work out. You're gonna run. You're gonna do whatever you need to do to sweat, because that is your body getting rid of that instead of it getting into your brain. And it will also calcify your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is your third eye. It is literally built like an eye. It has rods and cones like your eye does. It is hooked to the same nerves that your eyes are. It is fluid filled. It has crystals in it that vibrate. It is your antenna to the divine. Fluoride will calcify it. Aluminum will calcify it. So when you buy deodorant, look on that label. If aluminum's on it, put it back. Don't drink out of aluminum cans. Don't cook on aluminum foil. Get rid of the aluminum.
I don't think I have any aluminum. I have to look. I'll have to look.
And, there's people have been reporting strange fogs rolling into their cities. And then after the fog rolls out, they have these big mounds of white goo in the trees and on the ground.
What is that? What is that?
People are getting sick. I don't know what it is.
What is that?
They're looking into that.
Is it on TikTok?
More than likely.
I'm going to look.
As soon as the stories started coming out and the truth started coming out, it was cut. Everything disappeared. So they don't want us knowing about it, whatever it is. But our lovely government has done experiments on the public. The Tuskegee syphilis experiment. They have sprayed chemical compounds off buildings in ghettos to see how the chemicals would affect the people, because they were studying things for wartime. Our government in the past has not done nice things to this country.
Yeah, there's TikToks on it.
Yeah.
Mysterious fog is blanketing cities. What is going on?
Yeah,
it's all over.
Mish, the oceans. If you knew how much plastic was flowing into the ocean, there is a group, and I can't remember the name of them right now. I wish I could, but I share their stuff out once in a while. I'm gonna start donating, I think. They have built what they call interceptors, and they actually put things across rivers, and they catch tons and tons and tons of plastic before it hits the ocean, and it's all recycled. It's all made into new things. I actually started, when I was younger, I thought my sister was crazy for recycling. No, she's one smart woman. So I've actually started recycling the plastic, tin cans. If it can be recycled, let's get it there. And the one thing that ticks me off is they don't have a glass recycling center around here. You can't take glass anywhere to get recycled. And in my mind, every town's got a bar. Some have a lot. So all those glass bottles, they just end up in the landfills. Recycle it. When I was a kid, you get 5 cents for a pop bottle. Remember that? You'd go go around collecting pop bottles off the ground, take them down, get you another pop.
We did that. We used to get them, all the recyclables. So, what's 9 o'clock? I'm going to get out of here.
Okay.
So have a great couple of weeks, and Mish, I'll text you tomorrow.
There you go.
So everybody have a great week. Be safe. Enjoy the new moon. Enjoy this grand water trine.
Yes.
Very intuitive. So be safe. Keep an eye out for everybody. I'll see you.
All right.
Bye, hun. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Renee. Ocean cleanup. You good? You okay?
Oh, whoops.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm trying to just leave. Whoops. Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye.
Oh, man. Hang on. Everyone's getting sick walking by the beach. Algae. Yeah, it can cause things. But don't worry, folks. It's a conspiracy theory. Yeah, that. It's what has been done to the American public and probably worldwide is appalling. If you did your homework on it and discovered everything, it is appalling. I don't even have words. I don't even have words. But she did mention the new moon in Scorpio coming up. New moons are for welcoming new things into your life. And the more negative, nasty things that you release on the full moons, hey, I no longer need this. Here you go. The more room you have to welcome in new things, better things into your life. Better job, better partner, better car, better garden, better yard, better friends, better dishes. I don't know, better food, better diet. But it is a time to set your intentions on new, better things to come into your life. And like she said, it's in Scorpio, and Scorpio is very intense. So be very specific. If you set intentions on the new moon, be very specific about what you want. Because the universe listens. And if you just say, I want a different job, you might get canned. So you got to find a different job. But if you say, I would like a new, better job that is better suited to my mentality, my health, but while I'm keeping my current job. Okay, here's this opportunity. Here's this opportunity. You gonna take it? That's when you got to say, oh crap, that's an opportunity. But it's change. I asked for change. Am I brave enough to accept the change? I recently did that at work. I was offered a different position. Didn't know if I'd like it, but I do. So I'm happy that I accepted that change. And Scorpios don't like change. But I'm glad I did, because it's a lot easier on me physically and mentally. So just take things as they come. Let things flow. Not everything that seems bad is. And we say that in the paranormal world also. You know, not everything out there that's paranormal that looks big, bad, and nasty is. Sometimes things are here to help. Sometimes they just have a job to do, you know, like we do. And, you know, Renee, I was thinking a while back, you know, what if, you know, when we pass away, what if we were handed out ghost jobs? I don't think I like that idea. But anyway, y'all have a good evening. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for following the RNN network. We do these things to try to help people and learn, and we get help and learn from you as well. So thank you for that. And on that note, I'm gonna have to start getting ready for bed so I can get to work in the morning. So you all have a good evening, and again, thank you very much.
then I sat down and